What's good, y'all? Peace and blessings. Turbo King back with another video. And today I want to talk about escaping the matrix. I was doing some deep thoughts. I was just thinking to myself, the world is it's very complex, bro. And it's really saddening that the world is how it is. It's designed for you to fail. It's designed for you not to reach your higher consciousness. I think about when you're born. When you're born into sin. You're born into doing the things that you aren't supposed to be doing. You're born into doing wrong. You're born into certain type of environments that don't even allow you to reach your higher self. This whole world, this whole earth that we living on, is designed for you to not to reach your consciousness. It's not to reach your purpose, your full purpose, who you truly are. Because this is not a physical world that we're living in. It's a spiritual world, I realized it a long time ago, but like when I look at people, and sometimes I look at myself, and like I might be walking down the street or something like that, and I just realize I'm in a body. You know what I'm saying? It might sound weird to some people, but I start to realize that I'm in an actual body, and it's like your body is something that you inhabit, we're spirits, we're souls, and a lot of people, they don't have souls. A lot of people aren't even people, you know what I'm saying? And like I was saying, escaping the matrix is difficult. It's not even set up or designed for you to even reach your purpose. Everything is a distraction, bro. Like school is a distraction. When you're born, you have to go to school. It's designed to distract you. Food is a distraction. Everywhere you look, they're creating food. They're creating things that make you want to try something new. Entertainment, football, basketball, hockey, whatever you like, sports, all entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like with the Romans, what do you want to do to distract? Hey, let's distract these people. So they built the Roman Empire. They built the Colosseum. You know what I'm saying? It was all a distraction. Everything is a distraction. If you look at sports right now, it's basically the Colosseum, bro. So like I was saying, school, sports, working a job, money, like everything. You can't look past one thing and realize that nothing is designed for you to like be who you really are. Just look at the system. It's all like created. It's all designed by higher powers, and realize that. And it's gonna be kind of like a deep video, bro. Like a lot of people, they might not even understand, but these people who are quote unquote the higher powers, understand that they are actually higher powers. They're higher powers, meaning they're spirits. There are certain type of spirits that are inhabiting them. You know what I'm saying? That can provoke them and make them do certain type of things. See, you have to understand when, and this is kind of like off topic, but when you do things, well, I would say this: realize that we all have something in us. There's something in you, bro. Like you don't realize it, but it's something inside of you. And a lot of people are spiritually dead. They have no idea who they are. They have no idea that there's something inside of them. For instance, when somebody get drunk, they'll start to realize that you know how people act different. They might get really angry. They might get very violent. They might start they might start saying things that they normally wouldn't say. It's because when they basically lose consciousness. So if they aren't able to lose, when they lose consciousness, something comes up, and now that something is controlling them. This is why they're angry. This is why they're violent. This is why they can be able to say things that they normally wouldn't say. It's because they're being demonically possessed, bro. But you didn't know that you had that demon until you got drunk. See, this is why sin, it allows demonic entities to inhabit you. You know what I'm saying? This is why when you smoke, you want to have sex, or you smoke, you want to do things. You know, some people like, they might take a drug and they'll allow them to do something. They might allow them to even harm or damage somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, things that you do, it can allow spirits to inhabit you and to come up inside of you. And a lot of times it's spirits that you don't even know. You won't even know you have. I remember, like, me, I'm gonna be honest, like, when I used to get angry, sometimes I would get so angry that I don't even know what came upon me, bro. It's like, why would I can't explain it, bro. I can't explain it. It's like, I used to get so angry, it's like I couldn't control myself. But now that I have wisdom, now that I have knowledge and understanding, that it wasn't me. When I got so angry, it came to a point that I wasn't controlling myself. It was something else controlling me, bro. So it may be even you. Like, it's something that's the world is more spiritual. The world is not. It's more. It's different than what you believe. It's different than what you can actually see. You know. But to escape the matrix is damn near impossible, bro. Like, we're all born to live inside of this matrix. You can't even get off the grid. If you try to get off the grid, the government is going to try to they're going to kick you off. They're going to kick you off to the place that, you know, let's say if you want to go into the woods, they're going to try to find you, say, hey, you can't be here. You know what I'm saying? You got to own this land. You got to own this territory, this and that. It's all designed to keep you stuck, to keep you in a lower state of consciousness, bro. Everything is designed to keep you low. Social media. That's another thing. Instagram, TikTok, news, drama. Wanting to do things that don't even, like, it's sad, bro. And it sometimes I think, like, dang, how can I even escape this matrix? How can I escape it? I feel like I can't escape it. And I feel like I'm different than so many people, bro. Like, I don't even want to be of this world, man. I don't want to be of this world. I know I'm set apart. I know I'm different. I don't want to live. It's like sometimes I feel like I don't even want to live here, bro. Like, I want to know all truths. I want to get all the knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding. Like, I don't even care if I have to separate. Sometimes I ain't gonna say what I pray, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes I want to know all truths. Even if the truth might make me, I ain't gonna say make me go crazy, but a lot of times you may think somebody going crazy, but it's because they know all truths. And since you don't know all truths, you think that they're crazy, but they're really not. You're just in a lower state of consciousness. It's like, if I talk like this to somebody that's spiritually dead, all they thinking about is social media, is smoking weed and going to the club. If I'm saying this stuff to that person, they would think I'm crazy. They would think something is wrong with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the people that are spiritually dead. That's most people in this world. So you have to be set apart, and man, escaping the matrix it's almost impossible. To escape the matrix, you have to deny yourself and pick up your cross daily. And I talk about the Bible a lot, but I'm not religious at all. I'm not a type of person that I'm not a religious person that go to church all the time, because a lot of times the people who are so religious, they don't know God at all. You have to be more spiritual than religious. It's all about a relationship and not religion. You see, the people that are very religious, they're spiritually dead. Those are the Pharisees. Those are the people that they were speaking about in the Bible, who want to criticize you based upon the law, not based upon the spirit. They want to criticize you based upon the law. Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Based upon the law, not the spirit. So, I don't deal with religion. I deal with the relationship that comes from the Most High. And what I do, I try to talk to God. I pray, you know. I try to keep His commandments, but live a righteous life. It's all about righteousness. Everything is about righteousness, bro. That's when I believe righteousness is the highest form of consciousness. Supreme righteousness is supreme consciousness. That's what I believe. And once you get once you get to a point of supreme righteousness, it's like you will be as close to God as possible. But you have to be righteous. You have to live a righteous life. And in this life, it's hard, bro. It's hard to be righteous. I don't care. Everybody can tell you I'm righteous, I'm righteous, I'm righteous. These are people that are overly righteous. If you listen to somebody and they tell you, oh, I'm righteous, you know, I do everything right. The Bible says, he who's without sin is a liar. And he who says he's without sin is a liar, and the truth is not in him. And he also says, he who's without sin shall cast the first stone. And like I said in the other video, I have never seen nobody throw a stone. The only person who threw a stone was Jesus Christ. Well, and he didn't even throw the stone. So, consciousness is righteousness. That's key. That's what I want people to get out of this video. Consciousness is righteousness. Supreme righteousness. If you want to get to God, be righteous, bro. And try as hard as you can, bro, to be righteous. But it's difficult, bro. It's difficult trying to escape this matrix, trying to not conform to the world, trying not to get caught up in certain different type of things, all these distractions, the news, the scare tactics. And I want to make another video about life and death. That's going to be a different topic, life and death, because death isn't real. But I ain't even going to get into that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's going to be another video. But death is not real. Because I ain't going to get into it. But I'm coming towards the end of the video, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. And like I said, man, righteousness is the highest form of consciousness. And that's where you can be able to, that's where you will be able to be as closest to God as possible with righteousness. So take that into consideration, take that to heart. I hope everybody's prayed up. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all having a good day, having a good week, having a good month. You know, there's a season for everything. There's a time and place for everything. You know, you may be going through hard times, you may be going through sorrow, but like I said, there's a season for everything. There's a time for rain, there's a time for sun. There's a time for mourning, there's a time for joy and glee. You know what I'm saying? So just know that if you're you're in a bad season right now, it has to end, because there's nothing new under the sun. Everything that you're going through, somebody else has went through. So don't believe that you can't get out of it. And if you already believe that you can't get out of it, you've already lost. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.